What is up guys, Wraec here with new video, and today I thought we'll test Luna a little bit. Not in the sense of if she's the best hero for early game or anything like that. I just thought it would be fun to show her on like my account with a pretty insane amount of attack for a hero like this. And well, with read her skills, you'll see what's good about her, what's bad, and then, well, you can see for yourself that she's probably not that great, honestly. The damage numbers on her look pretty nice. We have 800% of attack damage to one random enemy, well, the bit of the bane of an assassin hero, just always attacking single target. Prioritizing attacking targets with Pale Moon Impress, which is her skill effect. Pretty nice one, honestly. Reduced the target's damage reduction by 40%, so that is pretty good. We bleed the target, dealing 800% of attack damage for 3 rounds, which is decent. It's not really a whole lot. If the target has Pale Moon Impress, we deal an extra 640% of attack damage with guaranteed crit, which, at least if you're on a later account, is not that impressive. On early game account, kinda nice to get guaranteed crit. Later on, you get a lot of crit buffs. Not that insane. Afterward, if the target's HP is below 66%, they will take 640% of attack damage. Crit is guaranteed for once. A bit of an LFA wipes is nice. We get multiple layers of damage, so pretty good. And then if the target's HP is below 33% after this take, they will take the same attack one more time. So that is indeed an insane damage buff. So has some nuking potential with a lot of hits. But only single target, will only hit one single enemy at a time. At the end we have, if the target doesn't have Pale Moon Impress, we inflict it. So if you run a full energy feed, at least you will get your Pale Moon Impress on the enemy. The stats: attack, 45% crit damage, 50% control immunity, and speed. Decent. Usually on heroes like this you hope for some DR. DR is in general quite nice. We saw it on Rogan, for example, which was pretty good here. Now we end up with 11.5% damage reduction. Not very great, by the way. Just so you see that, we have block and effect of being healed on this copy. Not great at all. But just so you understand which stats are buffed by that, we don't really have 114% block. And of course we have my stats from the treasure train as well. Basic attack. We deal 500% attack damage to the enemy with the lowest HP. This time around, not attacking Pale Moon Impress, but lowest HP. We bleed the target and we inflict Pale Moon Impress. Is decent. And if the target already has Pale Moon Impress, we can reduce the speed. Is alright. I guess if we attack lowest lives, it's usually the weaker heroes, so the impact of that is questionable. Is probably not that insane. It's a decent basic, it's nothing too fancy. And here we have her passive. After killing an enemy, inflicts Pale Moon Impress on one random enemy without Pale Moon Impress for 3 rounds, which is nice. As long as we get a kill, our active should always hit the hero with Pale Moon Impress, so should deal proper damage, which is nice. And we enter Haunting Shadow for 3 rounds. Meanwhile, increases up speed by 60% and attack by 30%. Very nice, actually. A nice speed buff, a nice attack buff. Killing an enemy is sometimes a bit of a problem. If you want to use her as a boss damage dealer, will probably not be that great, but for general clearing of content, that's pretty nice. Under Haunting Shadow status, the active skill attacks 2 targets instead. Pretty good. We just talked about it. Bane of the assassin hero to only attack 1. Now we attack 2. And we restore 50 energy after releasing a basic attack, which means we basically get full energy every time we do a basic attack. So that's decent. Pretty good damage there. I want to run her with a full energy feed. We're going to run 2 of her, actually. I thought we'd use this team, bit of CC, bit of survivability, few carries, with 2 Lunas, and just try her out in Realm's Gate. Yes, we want to save that lineup. And we'll just see what the animations are, if it looks cool. I thought 140 corruption is probably alright. We'll see about that. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. Thought we'd just check her out. I said already that I kinda hate how little new hero content I do. Deployment requirements are unmet. Not quite sure. I've not been awakened in the Soul Temple. No, they are all awakened in the Soul Temple. Not really sure what they are talking about. We're going to see that. I just want to see your animations. I really don't hate that I do so little content with new heroes. Oh yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, damage is not that insane that is incoming here, so I figure we will be alright. Just want to see your first animation. That looked pretty cool. And just you're aware of this, of course, on this account. This will all look a little bit better than it probably is. because, well, she does have a lot of attack. Just to get a general idea of what we can do with such an hero. We can also upgrade the Void Corruption a little bit, it seems, because they are doing a pretty good job there. Attacking the enemy. I can see the little flames here. That's the Haunting Shadow. There, you can see it. The red flames, that's changed. Yeah, pretty cool. We already see the first problem here. People told me she sucks. So, yeah. And this one just got out-damaged by an Armorer. Okay. And this one got out-damaged by Holmes Young. And this one is even V4. They both have soul power. That is something that I should add. But the V4, yeah, got out-damaged by pretty much everything. So, I guess we'll see if that is a consistent trend here. Is a bit of a problem, or might be. Let's fight this on 140 now. Let's see how that works out. And then we can go on and maybe fight that at a higher Void Corruption. Some dodges here always help. We have damage reduction by attack, so that's why we take little to no damage here, even though it's 140. Active skill animations, not very fancy. Not very fancy at all. The second one seems to have done more damage though. Holmes Young, absolutely devastating here. Let's see what our main one does. Got the kill, entered the Haunting Shadow phase, but didn't do really much beyond that. Like, it's not like an LFA where once you get this overkill, you trigger massive chain, you trigger this massive explosion. That is really missing here. Oh, big damage there. I mean, of course, she's a bit faster. I mean, now they still lost to Holmes Young. That is it is not even a V4 Holmes Young. They did a bit better though. At least they made the Armorer and the carries, but yeah. That part here, I mean, you have to consider those guys do nothing beside dealing damage. This guy CCs, has the best CC in the game. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Let's upgrade the Void Corruption and see what happens. Maybe we can. I'm not sure how far we can go up. Maybe 145. Maybe that works out. Let's try to face Forest again. Dark will probably be a bit of problem. Now we have 3 Divine Power on there. 3 Divine Power seems like a stretch. That seems a little bit rough, honestly. I should probably have gone a little bit lower. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. That will be a problem. That will probably not work out unless Holmes Young does godly stuff here. And by that I mean definitely getting rid of that Garuda. At least Carrie did that, so that's good. Yeah, the passive stacks here, not great for us. You can see how much a single Holmes Young can really change the game there. It's kind of insane. Okay. And not really scaling up. Now, Carrie, please revive. We kind of need her back. Oh. The passive hits are really obvious. Ooh, that lost us some heroes. And that lost our Holmes Young, so bit of a problem. Yeah, okay, against 3 Divine Power, I mean, it was bound to fail. It was bound to fail, let's be real about that. So we skip the rest, let's see it. And yeah, in this situation, our last Luna really reigned supreme, did the most damage. I think we'll have to lower our Void Corruption here a little bit, and then we can try it again. Maybe we just go to 141. Is that 1 Divine Power? Because I really don't want to face a lot more than that. Yeah, the scaling from there on, from like 140 on upwards is a bit insane. So that's 1 more Void Corruption. It's an extra 1 Divine Power. But you could see like how big the difference really is. How much damage is that? Okay, that seems a bit more reasonable. Then again, we don't really have heal. So we might still be in a peril here. Also, our Holmes Young is going to be twined, which is not very nice. But we got a good CC out of him, so that's good. Got some heals. Got rid of the Oberon. Very, very nice. Because his toxin is definitely not what we want to face. You can just see how much better the Holmes Young really is. Shouldn't have included him, it's just just seems a little bit OP at this point. Okay. Armor shields also really helpful. Not too bad damage there. That was a really decent hit getting rid of the Garuda. I mean, we are fighting Divine Power 1 enemies here. Doing some nice CC with the Holmesiang. No fancy animations really. You get some double hits, but really the thing that's mostly bad, I think, about Luna is not even the damage. I think it's kind of alright. It's not too bad. This one, really bad. But it's not like devastatingly bad. The problem really with her is she provides damage, nothing else. She can't heal herself unless you run Balance Strike. And I mean, in the end, you're probably better off just building a Holmesiang. So I guess that is the biggest problem here. And he's really carrying us through those game modes. We can try Dark. I doubt we're going to win it, but we can try it. Dark is really difficult. He's carrying us through those game modes. Otherwise, we would have easily died. And I think if we replaced every single Luna with Holmesiang, we would be better off right now. So now it comes in handy a little bit that that they don't heal, because otherwise the healing curse might kill them, which is now literally no threat at all because they just don't have heal. So healing curses don't really do anything. We don't run a healer at the moment. My god. That's the reason people say that Holmesiang, if they ever let him into campaign, would be absolutely broken. I'm not quite sure. Oh, did we... Which heal killed us there? I don't think it works on monster heals, so that was probably not the heal that killed us. Or was it the mark from the Sleepless? That's also possible. Not quite sure. But yeah, as soon as they break out of our CC here, I mean, the carry energy drain is of course an issue. But then it's really just the end for us. And Luna definitely needs her active skill, which is the case for most normal heroes, really. We don't really get a very, very good basic skill. You can see it's the same for Holmesiang. The difference between his basic and his active skill is really major. Fun fact also, Armra has a way harder time breaking out of the CC of Holmesiang than it has through most other CCs, because Holmesiang's CC just has such a high duration that in the end she might just win. Okay, now we have an interesting battle at hand that we probably should speed up a little bit. Carries versus Carry. I think Carry might win. The enemy carry. Oh, we actually won. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Holmesiang again with the win. I think that is indeed a good end for this video. If you want to see me do any stuff with Luna, I thought Realms Gate would be the most appropriate content. We can try her out in Flame Shrine in 2 days if you want to see that. I can build 1 or 2 more Lunas if you think that's a good idea. I thought 2 for the moment would be alright. But really, I mean, if you want to have a fortress hero, it's probably better to build yourself a base Holmesiang. It's general quite the wise idea. Will give you a ton of extra CC and make some game modes like Realms Gate a whole lot easier. So, that being said, wish you guys a great day. We'll see us in the next one.